Hi, I'm Shay from A Real Good Plumber. We're over here in Greenwich Village, and I want to show you a real state-of-the-art hot water heating system. Come on in. The fan. Alright, first thing I want to point out to you is this Lochinvar condensing boiler. Lochinvar is the best condensing boiler on the market today. Very efficient and very reliable. I always pair it up with a stainless steel indirect tank because it's the best tank in the world. It's made out of steel that's in the same tanks that they're made out of. I mean the military tanks, and I have some that are out there for 20 years and they haven't had any problems yet. So indirect tanks are the best way to make hot water today, the most efficient, most reliable. And you take the hot water from the condensing boiler and run it through the stainless steel tank. Now before I go any further, I want to point a couple things out to you. This very pretty green and blue piping is called Aquatherm piping. It's fusion technology. This is really the future of piping. In New York City today, they will allow us to use this on heating piping. And you actually put it together with an iron. They put the iron away. And you heat up both the male and the female, put them together, and it'll stay for a million years. What I like to tell my customers, is that this stuff will be here when we're all gone, and they'll still be doing its job. And if you ever want to change it, it's all recyclable. You can melt it down and recycle. It's not PVC. So this is really the future of piping. And the condensing piping here goes up the chimney. This here is a piece of stainless steel pipe, and that's actually the exhaust. We take that up in a liner. Where's the liner? These are flexible stainless steel liners. It's actually got some rigidity to it. It's really good stuff. We take it up through the hallway to the roof and pull it down through the chimney, and then we cut it off. Then down here in the basement, we make a conversion to single wall stainless steel pipe, and that takes care of the exhaust all the way up the building. Now also, you might see this white PVC piping. This white PVC piping is the fresh air supply. This is a direct vent boiler. It gets its fresh air from the outside. And one cool thing about this installation, we use the old clay liners as the sleeves so that we can get our new stainless steel liner to the roof. Well, we are now allowed to actually use that same clay liner to get fresh air down to the boiler. So this PVC pipe just sticks through that wall, and it gets the fresh air from the outside all the way up to the roof. And this is really the best way to do it today. We always put drains on our piping so that whenever we're draining anything, whether it's the boiler relief valve, hot water heater relief valve, it always goes into a piece of no-hub, goes over into a sump pump. And we always put sump pumps that are capable of handling 200 degrees temperature so that it actually will last and it won't fall apart. The white piping here is the condensate. There's a lime in here to actually neutralize the acidity of the water and take it out of the building. We will be coming back and insulating, but I wanted to show it to everybody before we did that. The way I try to do that is to have both my manual low water cutoff and my automatic low water cutoff right on the ends. This is my manual high limit temperature control. These are all safety controls that are required in New York City for safe operation. And this here is a hydro separator. And basically this is made out of Aquatherm piping as well. We were the first to do it in America, in the United States I should say. And we've been continuing to use these on our jobs. It's a very complicated set of piping. I mean, it's kind of simple but complicated, but it makes for even distribution of the hot water wherever you want to take it. So this is the way it is, and thank you very much. Oh, Right. Over here, we have a heat timer mixing valve. Again, this is the mixing valve, this is a control, this is an electronic mixing valve. We can pinpoint supply temperature to a building. So as we're getting the hot water out of the tank, we're bringing it over here into the mixing valve, we're mixing it with cold. We have a sensor afterwards, and that sensor constantly monitors the temperature going to the building and modulates this control up and down for perfectly steady domestic hot water temperature supply to the building. This is a single situation. We will be continuing to make videos, and I'll show you a double in the future. Thank you. Take care.